Hey guys, Marmara here. It has been a long time since I made some videos, but yeah, I want to help new players with the start of the game. I feel like a lot of people have problems with the opening, they don't know what to do, they don't know how to react, they don't know how to scout. And basically I want to show you my opening build, quite default. Yeah, it was in the game against Pamram. And yeah, let's start. Oh, this is not the game I want to show. Fuck me. Sorry guys. Actually it was this one? Yeah, okay. So this is the game that I want to show you. Our spawn is in the corner, which is good. We have a lot of trees. And I will just walk you through my thoughts and thoughts process behind the stuff that I do in the game. So at the beginning, of course, you have 5 workers on berries, 5 on wood, and 2 in the queue, which is basic. What we want to do is we need to build a warehouse. Sorry, we need to build the hut, so we are not supply blocked. So 2 workers to build a hut, and they will go back to the. Oh, actually, we'll see. I don't remember what I did. So it's 2 for the hut and 1 for the warehouse, and then they help with the warehouse. But the goal is basically to make 1 hut, 1 warehouse for the berries, and to get like 10 workers for berries, and everything else goes to the wood line. And 1 worker needs to be producing or building huts all time. He needs to start at 14. So basically this worker, when it comes out, you can see that my rally point is here. This worker needs to start building the hut. Otherwise I will be supply blocked and the beginning will be just over. Also, you can see that I'm sending my scout somewhere. Usually when I spawn in the corner, I just send scout to the opposite corner. Quite clear. And we will be making more scouts soon. Ideally you need at least 3 scouts for 1v1. Like 2 is not enough. You need to scout basically surrounding around your base, and you need to scout your enemy, what he's doing, and need to be ready for some proxies and etc. But we will get to it. So right now we have 9 workers on berries. We have just 4 on wood, which is enough for now, and this worker will continue to make some huts. And I think 1 more worker to berries, and then I will start sending them to woodline. And now we need to start thinking about our base layout, how we will be building huts, how we will be building up the defense for this game. We can see 1 iron here and nothing else, and this is quite far from the spawn. So we need to be careful because enemy could just make some proxy here and then block me from this iron. So we need to be careful, or we need to find iron which is closer to our base, or something like that. There is 1 tiger. So far no animals or no extra food that we can get. So this one, another hut, so we are not supply blocked. You can see that I changed my rally point to the wood line. And basically, I think when you get closer to 200 food, it's a good start. It's a good time to start the upgrade for the gathering of the wood. I'm not sure if I did it this game, but we will see. And now you can see that I decided to make a start wall of houses right here. And that will be the layout for the base. So we will be making wall of houses around here, so we can access this wood line later in the game. Also, there is like a lake in the middle, that's all we can see, and so far again no animals. There is one small fish, but I wouldn't go for just one fish, which is quite far from the base, and there is a tiger also, so far not worth it really. There's just one scout so far. I need definitely more, so we will see if I will be making more scouts soon. You can see that I started the upgrade when I was close to 200. That's simply because it costs a lot of food, and you don't want to go to 0 because that would slow down your worker production. So now I queued the scout. I cancelled the workers in queue, so this one, and now it will be scout. And this scout will be going to the right side of my base, because I expecting enemy base to be somewhere here. And this scout is just going to be searching for some fish or cows or whatever. I can also... okay, there is a third scout, and this one is going to this corner. So we can now see that there is another iron, and we can see that this is like a choke point. This would be nice to wall and to close this entrance to my base. So there is no enemy base in this corner, which I was like, what the hell? But yeah, we can see the enemy territory right here. So it's quite close to my enemy. So now I have to start thinking what is my plan for this game. And I decided to go for the quick temple. Well, it's not really quick, but it's like standard for Asia play. So standard is when you reach like 30 population, you should start your temple. That's the standard. If you are not going for like yearly warriors proxy shit that people do these days. But if you want to play macro game and you don't want to rush anything, you want to play defensive at the beginning, you go for temple at 30 workers roughly, or 30 population, and to get to the Bronze Age as soon as possible, and then Iron Age as soon as possible, because basically in Iron Age you get heavy spears, heavy archers, and it's like a peak of Asia. They are awful in Bronze Age, so you want to really skip the Bronze Age as much as you can and get to Iron Age immediately. Anyway, continue with the houses here, scouting the map. I couldn't really find anything on the map. No cows, no deers that I can get, no fish. I also don't see any proxies so far, and so I'm like, okay, if I'm not able to find extra food, probably my enemy also cannot find it. So I'm not really worried right now about some proxy warriors, I don't know, worker rush, whatever. I'm just chilling, I'm making more workers, preparing for the macro game. I don't really care about food for now, because all I need to do is to build houses and make workers, and also finish this temple and go to Bronze Age. But I don't need any extra food, so this is enough. 7 workers, no upgrade, it's fine. So let's go a little bit. So now I can see what Pamram is doing. I can see temple here, so that's clear sign that he's going also for a macro game. Sometimes people can like build a temple and not go Bronze Age and just proxy you somewhere. Oh, cow. And yeah, you can like play with their minds a little bit, like mind tricks, but normally people make a temple and go Bronze Age, or they go for fight pits, but I don't see any fight pits. I can see the start of the stonecutter, so I'm not really worried about anything right now. So Asia immediately, more houses, and now when you queue Asia and you have enough wood, now is the time for fight pits. So basically this strategy is temple first, then followed by fight pits. You have to do fight pits. You cannot just skip them, okay? You have to build them. In case that there is some hidden proxy that I cannot see and macemen start walking to my base, you need to have fight pits. And there is just no discussion. You need to make fight pits every game. You should make fight pits in Stone Age, even though you are not planning to use them, right? So fight pits, and I believe I will also make a stonecutter because I decided that I will go for warriors. It will be temple first, into fight pits, into warriors in Bronze Age. So that's my strategy for now. I'm doing no upgrades so far because I don't have food for that. Okay, just workers, houses, preparing for the timing attacks in Bronze Age. Also, I'm watching his base. I can see that he also plays blueprints for fight pits. So now I'm not really worried about anything. There is no chance that he would have resources to build this and also some base here. I don't know. So I'm like chilling. I'm thinking what I will do. I have this block here. I know that there is a gap in those trees, but this is closed completely from what I can see. So he can enter to my base here and basically here. We have good position for warehouses. Everything is fine. No mistakes so far. So let's speed it up. Okay, now so we are Bronze Age. Now there's like a priority list what to do first. So now first upgrade like 5 workers. 5 is enough. You don't need to upgrade all of them, or 10 or 20, just 5. Okay? Upgrade 5. Now I also started the upgrades for the warriors, so they are ready. And I'm also doing this. You also have to start the production of workers and basically build a poultry yard as soon as possible. So that's the goal right now. I'm also upgrading this because of the efficiency, so I will get 1 extra wood for each delivery right now. So we get a poultry yard. Population upgrade, which is, I don't know if this is a good timing for population upgrade. I should make like 3 more workers. I think this is the mistake because now I am completely out of food and it will take some time for this to get going, right? So these upgrades and population upgrade, it will choke me on food forever. So this is a mistake. I should have make like few more workers and then start the population upgrade. And then there is like a trick that you have to do in this case. You don't have to wait. You cannot wait for workers to get all the food. You have to like command them to deliver it sooner, so you get the food like in smaller chunks but more often, so you are not really choked on food. And you can see I will do it quite a few times. Just command them to deliver it, and then return command to do what they have been doing. So now it's basic stuff. More workers, a lot of warriors, and I'm also building wall here because I don't want any shenanigans from this corner. I want 1 entry to my base, and that will be here. So now, in meanwhile, my scout died, and he is going basically for the same strategy on this map, which is a good call, I would say. Like this strategy is very good. If you are not going for any proxy shit, this is like a best strat for small maps for Asia. Because if you skip warriors, you don't have anything to protect yourself with against this attack, and spears will just not be enough. So if I had no warriors, I would lose all of these houses probably, or workers. I would lose. So yeah, him going for the same strat is a good call from his point, from his side. But I have more warriors, I believe, here, from what we can see. So yeah, also he decided to trade. He cannot really enter my base because I blocked this with my warriors. And now I'm like, okay, I'm population capped. I'm going to attack with, what is it, like 36 warriors. I'm also going with... Oh, no, worker is coming back. So I'm going to attack, okay. But I also upgraded all my barracks. Because now... first of all, I want to go Iron Age as soon as I can. And also... like the queue for the spears now will be like going, and that's a good time to get some spears in the queue. Meanwhile, while I'm going to attack with warriors. Sorry, my English, I really suck. So that's the plan. I'm also going for this upgrade simply because I don't want to waste time. I want to be efficient, and I can't go Iron Age yet because simply I have no iron. So I'm creating more workers here to get more iron, and yeah, so just to not have main building idle, I'm going for the vision upgrade. I'm also building the pier to get some fishing, and yeah, let's go for this attack. He has gaps in this. You can see that first of all he just started with this house. I could probably destroy it because it's just 2 workers building it. I can see this, which is very odd. But what I did basically is that I clicked inside his base. I selected one of the warriors and I can see that the way is going between these 2 houses, so I know that there is a gap. And there is like a trick that you can do, my favorite trick, what I do in those kind of situations. You can see that my warriors are going in first, which is his mistake. He's out of position with his warriors. But now I know that there is just gap for 1 unit, so I select my warriors here. And I basically tell them to block this entrance, to fight his warriors. And his warriors cannot get into his base to defend his workers. So basically, now I can freely kill those workers or try to kill them. I'm also sending those 4 warriors to attack those houses, so I can get some building damage done. Yeah, so you can see now, I block this entrance, and he cannot get into his base. I don't know how many warriors he has here. He has like 25, which is not enough. He's quite behind with warrior production. I don't know what he's doing, but he didn't have enough houses, I guess, so that's why. He also has... okay, he has wall here, but I think you can walk still through these trees. And he has no access to iron right now. So yeah, this wall is just shit. It should have been here. And this, like this gap, will cost him the game. So basically from now on it's just worker harassment. This is still blocked, and I'm killing a lot of workers. Those warriors are killing or restoring the houses. And behind all of this, I'm going Iron Age. Because why not? I'm also getting ready for longer games, so I'm building some shooting ranges. Which is like, you have to do it if you want to play Iron Age or late, or medieval. Simply because in medieval, or in early medieval, heavy arch is the best unit in the game. And it's much better than heavy spear. So I'm getting ready for it. In case this will somehow fail, this attack. Because if he had more warriors, if he was ready for this attack, I would trade in his base, which is better for him because he can replenish his army sooner or faster. And then he would have like 30 warriors and he could attack me. So I'm getting ready for it. I'm getting the upgrade for spears. I'm building some towers. I'm counting with his counter-attack already. But I'm dealing a lot of damage here. You will see the worker count is 44 at the moment, which is still okay for Asia. It's nothing crazy. But he's also losing houses. Some of these warriors are stuck here, which is also funny. Okay. Looks like my attack is almost over. So he has 44 workers right now. Which basically means he has to make more workers to go to the Iron Age. So it's a lot of time for me to be in Iron Age first. But now he has army and I don't have any, and he can counterattack. He has also a lot of food and wood, but still no iron, so that means no Iron Age. And he has only 4 fight pits, which is not enough for this strat. He should have at least 5. But he's not Asian player, right? He's playing Europe more often, so I don't really blame him. I'm simply better in this kind of strategy. So now, yeah, getting ready for defense because of course he's going to counterattack. So adding more towers, adding more spears. This will finish before his counterattack, which is nice. And I have a wall here. I have only one entrance to my base here. So I'm not really worried, right? I have 90 population, which is similar to his. And I'm just careful to not let him come into my base through this. And because I know how to build houses, so I have no gaps, of course. I'm getting ready workers, guys. Okay. I'm getting ready workers for repair here. Because it's clear that he can... Only thing that he can do is somehow get to those houses. Destroy one of them and then get to my base. Because there is no gap. There is no gap. So that's his only plan, right? So I'm getting ready with workers for a repair. You should do it also in those kind of situations. Okay? It will not destroy your wood eco if your workers will be idle for 10 seconds. I think, yeah. So he will of course try to get in my base right here, but yeah, he decided just to trade units, which I've upgraded spears, so it's a clear win for me. And now I have army of upgraded spears. He also upgraded, but he has no upgrade. He upgraded his house, his barracks, but he has no upgrade for the spears yet. He started to mine iron. So basically he somehow recovered for my attack. It's not so bad, but also he has no army right now, and I am already in Iron Age, which means upgrade, armor upgrade, also heavy archer upgrade, also both upgrades in warehouses, right? It's very important to do it. And I'm adding more workers. I cannot go medieval yet. I also add one tower here. Cannot go medieval yet, but I will try to get medieval soon. I'm also going for the upgrade of for the fishing. Anyway, going for counterattack. So I'll gather my army. I added some heavy spears. I don't want to trade in the middle. That will give me nothing. So I'm immediately going for this because yeah, you know, I can see it in the fog, and I know that this is his only iron income. So and I want to slow him down from getting iron. So I'm going here. Also, yeah, want to snipe this barrack. I'm also splitting heavy spears, going for the shooting ranges, because I know that he will probably be doing the upgrades here to cancel the upgrades, which takes 2 minutes to finish. Going for this. You can basically step side attack, step side attack, step side attack, and his units cannot really damage yours. So that's what I'm doing here. He still have gaps for some reason. Well, his building, base building is terrible in this game. But I'm going now for workers. I know that I have clear advantage. So splitting. If you attack enemy base, you should always split. Yeah, sorry for that. I sped it up too much. You should always split, like 4 workers to the wood line, 5 spears to the wood line, 5 spears to this wood line, some spears to the poultry yard. Just make him micro units more, and it's very difficult to then save your workers if you are attacked on 3 different places. Anyway, what is his situation right now? He has only 38 workers. He's going Iron Age with almost no iron. And I am almost... What? Am I medieval? Okay, I'm on my way to medieval. But yeah, it's basically decided now. I'm just killing some more workers, making more units. I decided to go around his base. Because I'm that good. No other reason. Okay, I'm West Asia. I don't know why I picked West, but whatever. It doesn't really matter in this game. So those, yeah, took care of this. Taking the house and going for the food eco again. I don't know what this is about. Slackers. Yeah, what I do in those situations, I zoom in and I'm trying to individually like snipe worker by worker, one by one, okay? So now I attack this one, I guess. You don't want to just Q attack here, okay? You will trade units and you will get nothing out of it. So never trade units in enemy base. Always try to get some damage on houses or workers or whatever you can do. So you can see that I'm just buying time here. And I'm moving with those. Yeah? Step, attack and step, sidestep. Sorry, sidestep. Attack, sidestep. Attack, sidestep. That's what you do. Okay? You don't want to stand and let all of his units to attack you. So that's free house basically. There are some archers shooting, but whatever. I'm just buying time for this. Okay, now I decide to trade. But I want to keep his units here. I want to... yeah. Okay, he's... Now he's playing well. Now, okay. And now I have basically better army and I have more of them. Of course I'm medieval, I have population upgrade, I have 135 population. So it's over for him, there is no coming back from this. I can just... now I can trade units, okay? Because I have much more, so it will snowball. And I can just send more and more and more, and... I think soon he will decide to leave the game. Yes. He gave up. Now I'm coming in with some ASAPs. GG. So, just a quick recap. Look at my base, okay? This is very important for selection. You have to understand that your base is everything. You have to think how to build your base, how to organize it, where to place your houses, etc. It's very important. You can see that my poultry yard is as behind as possible, so it takes a long time for enemy to get there. Okay, you can see that I have wall here, I have wall of houses. I could add more towers, but I was in the position in this game that I didn't really care about his attacks. There was only one attack which did nothing. But if I was in bad spot, I would have to add more towers. Usually you need like 3 towers around your poultry yard, and then you need some towers around your wood line. And of course, like in the front. If you don't have towers in your base, you have to understand that towers are not only for shooting enemy units, but you can hide workers in those towers. And basically, if you are good enough, you should never lose workers. Because all you have to do is to have 3 towers here, and if enemy units get into your base, in medieval, I mean, because the medieval towers cannot be really destroyed by units, you can just hide your workers in those towers, and nothing wrong will happen to them, and you will survive even though you have enemy units in your base. Okay, so towers are important. I didn't need them in this game, but there are games where it's absolutely crucial to have like 10 towers in your base. And when your workers, I mean your woodline workers, when they are moving to another woodline, let's say I would have to go here to mine these trees, I would have to build like 2 or 3 towers here. Depends on number of workers, of course. But you need as many towers to hide all of the workers inside. So I don't know, this tower is what? That's 12 seats. So you can hide 12 workers inside. So if I have 20 workers here, I need at least 2 towers, right? Okay, I hope you learned something from this game. And if there is one thing you should take from this match, just take the base building and the opening, how to start the game. That you need to build 1 hut, 1 warehouse, never get supply blocked, keep making workers, get 10 workers for your berries to get close to 200, make the upgrade for the wood gathering, and yeah, go from there. Yeah, if you like this kind of videos, let me know and I can make more. I will never be like a YouTuber or whatever, I don't really care. I have a job already, but if you like it and you feel like it would help you to improve, I'm open to be making more of these. And I also want to say that Pamram, he's quite good, but he's playing mostly Europe. So Asia is it's not his kind of thing, so don't be really harsh on him. He's Europe player, and I'm Asia player, right? I played Asia more often than Europe usually, and Asia is meta also, so I know these kinds of strategies better than him. So, but it wasn't so bad. At least the strategy he picked was correct. Just the execution was not okay. There were some mistakes, but yeah, he's good. He's a good player. Anyway, yeah. See you soon. Bye.